after LUTV News, where we will discuss interesting topics on campus, in the community, and in the world of culture with our panel of LUTV news reporters. According to collegestats.org, 50% of students rate their mental health below average or poor. With the COVID-19 outbreak, many college students' semester has been disrupted. From changing to online learning, losing jobs, possible isolation, to having to move back home and fear of the future, many are facing issues of anxiety and depression. Panel, how are you and your peers handling the problem, and what possible concerns do you have that's been created by the coronavirus?
I think, honestly, the most difficult thing about all of this is trying to have some sort of structure with everything, because I know that it's weird to get from going to school every day and seeing all of y'all in person to now being online and having to work online. And I know it's hard for my son and trying to explain to him what's going on right now. And of course, kids not understanding exactly what is going on right now, because we don't even understand what's going on right now.
Absolutely. I think that not having a routine has been really difficult. Like I've been so stressed out, and I didn't know how I was going to do things, because I used to wake up at a certain time. I used to do my homework at a certain time, work out at a certain time, go to work, go to class. And now everything has just been so disrupted, and it's been really difficult to get back into a routine. But once I did, it made things a little bit easier, but it was really difficult to do that at first.
Yeah, I know with switching classes all online, it really just messed up my daily schedule. Just everything that I used to be able to make sure I do on time before the day ended is just out of the window, because normally my classes worked as an alarm clock for me. So without my classes and going face to face and meeting people, my normal alarm clock has just been set off.
Right. And to piggyback off of what you all said, especially Diamond, this is very a trying time for students who specifically try to avoid online classes, who seek face-to-face classes, and now they're being forced to adjust to online classes in the middle of the semester. It's a very trying time, and it can lead to possibly some anxiety, or it's just a tough time mentally.
Right, and for me personally, I've tried to stay away from online classes because I always feel like I need that face-to-face communication with people, and also just being isolated and not really being able to communicate with anyone outside of your home is hard, and only being able to communicate with, the screen-to-screen communication. Has anyone had any trouble kind of coping with just being with yourself? Has that affected anyone's mental health this past few weeks?
I think so, kind of maybe, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but I know for me, myself, I feel like I need to be around people because I feed off of the energy of others. That's why I enjoy online classes. Not online classes, Jesus Christ. That's why I enjoy being in person and everything, and sitting across from the teacher and actually asking the teacher questions instead of having to go through the emails and everything like that. This is, for me personally, this has been very stressful and very having many panic attacks of everything, because you're having to turn in everything with all of this and not having good communication.
No, absolutely. I've already had difficulties with professors not responding soon enough to my emails, and I don't like not being able to ask someone in person, and it's really difficult. And I know that for me, I'm still staying in the dorms here at Lamar, and so it's hard. I haven't been able to see my mom or my brothers, and it's been difficult because they can't come here. And there's in my town, there's a little a curfew, and that people can't leave, and so it's been really difficult to not see my family, and I haven't been able to see a lot of my friends, and so it is hard to be here and not be with other people. And not be in class learning. And the online thing has definitely already been a difficult thing because I did not want to do online classes for all of these reasons that were happening right now. And I know that summer classes are already going to be online, which is already something that I'm not looking forward to. And we don't even know what's going to happen next semester. So it's just like, I'm worried about what's going to happen. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm worried about what's going to happen too, because I am one of the few students that do well with in-person classes because I'm an auditory learner. So I learn well when the teacher is telling me things. So online classes, just reading the information, it doesn't stick in my head. And a lot of students are like that. So the fact that there's already some schools that are canceling classes or putting classes until online until like May 2021, it's kind of worrisome. And it's kind of like, it makes me just nervous to see that this may not end anytime soon.
Yeah.
Apart from school, has anyone had any other difficulties? You know, there's people that are getting anxiety from losing their job. There's people who, you know, have relatives that are getting sick. Has any of this caused any of you guys anxieties or, you know, made you feel really low, stuff that you've been seeing on the news?
Yes. Yes. Into that, as I can relate to that, and as long as well with some of my peers as well. It's like I said, it is a trying time. Like losing, like some of us students have to fend for ourselves, and we have our own apartments and cars, and the fact that we lost our jobs, and we can't really fend for ourselves like with bills or anything. And on top of that, if those same students are better at face-to-face classes and not have to take online classes, it can be very stressful. The drive to want to do classes can be deteriorated. So it is tough, but it's just something we just have to be motivated to keep going and just finish strong.
Yeah, I think this is like really a difficult time, especially I think it kind of hurt me that I can't graduate with my class and everything. Like I can't, like we're graduating, of course, but it's just like I can't graduate with my actual like friends because either we're graduating in the summer, which I don't see that happening, but we're graduating in the summer or we're graduating in the fall. And it's just like, it hurts that I can't be with my actual class that I came in with and everything. Like it's just really, this is really just took a toll.
Yeah, and then with the family aspect of things, my aunt caught the virus. So she lives in Louisiana. So I had to hear and check up on her multiple times. And it mainly makes me nervous because I'm really close to my family. So I'm just really stressed out about her and her safety and her well-being. And then my aunt is the type of person who's like the center of our family because she helps everyone else around her. So I'm really just anxious to see what's going to happen and make sure she's 100% feels better after everything goes down.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Right, and I think it's just also a really difficult time, especially for our age group, because, you know, we have to focus on college and trying to get those credits that we need. Some of us are losing our jobs and we aren't getting, you know, the funds that we need through the stimulus package. We're also more susceptible to anxiety and to depression. And during this time of isolation, it's just really difficult for a lot of people. Do you guys have any advice or like tricks that you guys learned from being isolated on how to stay motivated to do these things?
I think my first thing would be to say to develop a routine. Like that's the only thing that really like helped me to start waking up early again instead of sleeping in, and then to do something that makes you happy. Read more. I would try to stay off so much social media it's gonna like occupy your mind with so many crazy things. So like definitely develop a routine because that's something that definitely helped me a lot.
Yeah, I think with me, I have to wake up early because my son, he can't be inside one room by himself without you hearing him and you're waking up. So I have to wake up early. So, and then get him situated with teaching him and everything with BISD out here. They gave us packets, so I have to teach him and go through lessons with him. So after I finish with him and he takes his nap, I start my classwork. And so that kind of keeps me in the mindset of I have to keep going because I just taught him, so I have to take my time and do something for myself. So I think that's what kind of keeps me going and motivates me.
My thing is wake up early. Just get up, start moving around your room, your house, wherever it's safe for you to start moving around so you don't just get lazy. Don't just sit there and watch TV and fall to sleep or lay in your bed and just fall right back to sleep. And make a to-do list. Make a list of what you want to accomplish in that day, and then go by that list.
What motivates me to keep going is just by realizing that how close us seniors are to graduating. So we've came this far, and we're almost at the finish line. We just have to finish strong. We have to push through for a couple of more weeks, or maybe even one more semester, and we're out. So that's just that's my motivation to keep going.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, panel. If you're a Lamar University student and need help during this time, contact the Student Health Center on campus at 409-880-8466. The National Association of Mental Illness also has a helpline available. For assistance, call 800-950-NAMI. Thank you for watching After LUTV News. To see more content from LUTV News, follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.